But I want to talk about this word today, shattered dreams. Shattered dreams is a word today that I want to speak about. I know sometimes we feel like that the dreams have been shattered. We set ourselves up in a purpose in life. We set ourselves up in a way in life. And our dreams feel like they are shattered or they have been removed. And you ever seen, I don't know if you ever shattered glass before or broke a glass before. There is something about when glass shatters. Like a person who has no shoes on and he drops a glass, the first thing he's trying to do is protect his feet. Or she's trying to protect her feet so her feet won't get cut. And it's like that with our dreams sometimes. We get these shattered aspects of life and we feel like that we have lost in God. But like everything you thought you knew and wanted, it has been turned upside down. You feel like you're not alone. So the title of this topic, it expresses the pain and confusion that comes when our dreams and our expectations are broken. But in the midst of that pain, there is hope. And I want to let you know today that in the midst of your pain, there is hope. Today we will explore how to find a new way and move forward when the old ways are gone. We know in the book of Genesis chapter 37 through 50, Joseph dreams of being a leader and his family bowing down to him seemed shattered when his brothers sold him into slavery. But God used his circumstances to make him a powerful leader in Egypt. We know the story of David, that David's dreams of being a successful king seemed shattered when Saul pursued him relentlessly. Saul was trying to kill him, and yet he told him he loved him. But God used his time in the wilderness to prepare him for his future role. And I want to encourage each and every one of you. You feel like that you're in the wilderness, or you feel like you're too old, or you feel like that your purpose is not going forth, or you feel like I've missed my time. And I want you to know today that shattered dreams or shattered visions or shattered purposes in life does not mean that God is not with you. He's simply sharpening you in your wilderness moment. We know the story of David. As David started off as the shepherd boy, he was serving the king. He was playing music for the king. Then the king tried to kill David. His dreams were shattered. And what I'm saying to you, that happens in life sometimes, but that doesn't mean that God is not with you. We know the story of Job. Job's dreams of a happy family and a prosperous life seemed shattered when he lost everything. But God used his suffering to refine his faith and restored his fortunes back to him. And I'm encouraging you today that God is about to restore. Type restore if you're watching this in the chat. God is about to restore those things from the past, those hurts from the past, those things that have made you feel like you were nothing. God is about to restore some things in your life to the purpose of once it was be. He simply, I feel to hear this in my spirit, that he's going to make it better than it was before. God is doing a renewing with you. He's doing a renewed purpose in your life through what you're facing, through what you're going through, the situations that are trying your life. God is renewing some things in your life. And we know the story of Esther in the book of Esther's dream of a quiet life as a Jewish exile seemed shattered when she was forced into the king's harem. But God used her position to save the Jewish people from destruction. It's the same thing with Mary and Joseph, and we know this is very familiar, Pastor, that Mary and Joseph, their dreams of a normal family life, seemed shattered when Mary became pregnant out of wedlock. But God used their circumstances to bring the Savior of the world into the world. And we know the story of Peter. Peter's dream of being a loyal disciple seemed shattered when he denied Jesus 3 times. But God used his failure to teach him humility and to restore him to a place of leadership. Now we know that these examples that we just spoke about, that even when our dreams seem shattered, God can use our circumstances to achieve his purpose and bring new life and hope into your life.